Crazy D's, you too could be a star web show.
Crowded. And I want anybody been to New Orleans? Those are some of the darkest black people ever met. And that's cool, but like the city is so crowded and they so dark. I was at my mama's house. I had 3 of them living in her bathroom. I didn't even know it till I went to the bathroom one night. I went to the bathroom one night with no lights on. I made a mistake and pissed on the seat. I was looking for the. I said, "Where's the toilet paper? Where's the toilet paper?" Nigga, jump out the shower. He said, "I don't know. You gotta ask John. Who the fuck is John?" Said he behind the shower cap with Tyrone. Tyrone who? So I turned on the light, man. There's 3 brothers in my bathroom, so dark they look like tent wallpaper. I said, my name is on this building in LA. It's a famous comedy club. It's called the Comedy Store. But I used to go out there for, man, I would go out to LA like once or twice a year. So when I went out there one time, I had a Martin Lawrence CD. And I was looking on this CD, man. I shouldn't tell this story, but make a long story short, I called the people. I said, "Yeah, I'm trying to do an album." One of the guys had called me back. And he was one of the guys from wherever the record company was, Universal or something. So he called me back, and another guy called me. This guy was Richard Pryor's producer. He said, "Man, I thought you was Chris Tucker or something." So he was helping me out. And when I went out to LA, he was telling me, different things like, "Man, you got to be out here. When you come here, you can't stay with me. So, but you got, if you're really serious about this thing, you got to come out here." When he said that, man, I think a couple months later, I was in LA. And I'd be on stage like every night, man. I would be on stage every night, man. So what ended up happening was I ended up being homeless. Okay. It's worked out in my favor, man, because I ended up, if you're a regular at the comedy club called the Comedy Store, you can take showers there.
Okay.
And I was showering every day, man. There must have been some other homeless people there because they left some soap. I took off the pubic hairs and I used that soap because it ended up helping me. Okay. Soap, no deodorant, but who cares about that? Okay. When I was homeless, I had a lot of girlfriends. The only thing was I didn't have nowhere to take them. I used to take girls for a walk in the park in a minute, man. I took this one girl out, took her for a walk in the park. She just got to complaining. I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" "I want to go to your house." "Bitch, you at my house. You better walk around that tree." Man, I went out there, man, and kept doing it. And one night particularly, I was out there doing this show. It was about Comic Survivor.
Okay.
It was on G4 Media, which was E! TV network.
Okay.
So I did this show. Got paid. I thought I was out of sight, man. I thought I was rich man on the radio.
Which one? Michael Baisden?
Mike him.
Okay.
That's the black man. I knew he's black.
Okay.
But I went on, he had a show back there, so I went on his show doing comedy. When I got on his show and people started calling me and said, "Man, we just seen you on TV," I thought I was on my way.
Okay.
But Hollywood set in, I knew I wasn't on my way, man, because I was sitting, I was staying put. What ended up happening was I started doing commercials, man. I was doing a lot of commercials back then. In 2003, that was my first television appearance. I was on this TV show called Taina. It was on Nickelodeon. And I hooked up and did this BET show. It's called Coming to the Stage. It was the #1 show on BET in 2003.
Okay.
When I did that, man, I thought I was Michael Jackson, man. I'd be walking in the casino in Vegas and people would say, "Hey, man, I just seen you on TV." I've been no slave. I'm going to tell you the truth. I joke about it, but I could not have been. That's one job I couldn't have did. They've been kicking the shit out of me, man, because the first thing, I don't wake up on time. I don't get up to about 12:30. The other slaves be up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. I don't get up to 12:30 because from 4 to the morning to about 1 or 2 in the afternoon, those are prime picking hours. You can pick your shit out some kind from them. I'm serious. I don't get up until like 12:30. By the time I wake up, the other slaves be done made 4 or 5 sweaters. I'm still on my first cotton ball. I don't wake up on time. I eat too much. My appetite too big to have been a slave. Master send me out to do some sharecropping. I come back, my bag be half full. What happened to all the crops? Eradicated, bones.
In 2004, 2005, what was going on with Steve Turner in the comedy scene?
I started hosting a show in Myrtle Beach called Black Bike Week. And we book a lot of national artists down there, and I host a show, do comedy, interviews for everybody. He's a brother from Cleveland, man. He owns the track where they race.
Really?
Yeah, he's got. But I met him out in L.A. because when he booked me, that's how I met him. So he's from Cleveland, though.
Did you going around? Just a question, because like I said, I'm into the music side of it. When we went to the Impact convention, we found out that the whole industry is filled with nothing but people from Ohio. Because we had on our shirts and we had Warrensville Heights, Ohio on the back. And everybody was coming, I'm from Steubenville, I'm from it's good to see somebody from... Have you found that in the industry, people behind the scenes as well as some in front, a lot of them come from Ohio?
Well, this may be a selfish thing to say, but I am from Cleveland. I don't care about Ohio, I care about Cleveland. And somebody tried to call me that one time. They said, man, you from Ohio? No, your mama from Ohio, man, I'm from Cleveland. So, because it's the Cleveland Browns. It's not the Ohio Browns. It's not the Ohio Indians. It's not the Ohio Cavs. It is Cleveland, Cleveland, Cleveland. So, I'm from Cleveland. But I think that's just the other cities trying to group us all together. But I was in Japan doing the show, man. And they said, where you from? I'm from Cleveland. And my girlfriend got mad at that. They said, "What? Nobody know Cleveland." But that's why, because everybody keeps saying Ohio, man. I'm from Cleveland. You know what Ohio means in Japanese?
What's it?
It means good morning. I'm not saying good morning. I'm saying Cleveland around this motherfucker. But yeah, it's probably in music, man. I think you're more mobile when you do music, because you can be anywhere. You can be right here and just send your demo out to Priority Records. You know what I mean? Whereas in acting, you really have to be stable. You can't move that much. Because before I moved to LA, man, I was going all over the world, man. I was doing shows in Europe and France, Amsterdam, Maastricht, Giebelstadt, Hamburg, Canada, Mexico. But now I don't really leave that much, except for that May. Okay. And so you got to be a little more set in one place out there, because they might call you anytime. Mm-hmm. We got this movement we used to have. It's called Defend Cleveland. So I had the shirts, but I don't know, somebody stole it. Probably my crackhead uncle. And that's another reason why I wrote that movie. That has to get filmed. Mm. I got up one day, man. It was crazy too, man. Because when he first stole all my stuff, he was helping me look for it. Looking at the bed, I said, "Man, where's my stuff?" He said, "I don't know. Did you check over here?" Not quite. And so that just crazy, man.
Crazy Dee, you too could be a star web showcase.
Jobs is hard these days, man. I need working people. Yeah, I hear you. Jobs is hard, ain't it? And because I know me, I can't have a regular job, because at every job, it don't matter where you work, it's always that one person that's gonna be there. That one person, you know who, the ass kisser. That kiss ass, but ain't gonna never get a promotion, but he kiss ass like he the supervisor. At every job, it do not matter where you work at. You could work at a damn funeral parlor. It'll be that one nigga in the back. You know they ain't put enough shit in them bodies, boss. You could work at McDonald's. It'll be a boot on the bread machine. Steve leaving the fries in too long. And I figured out why there's so much ass kissing on jobs. I was trying to think, why is there so much ass kissing on jobs? And I came to the conclusion, you know why there's so much ass kissing on jobs? Do you know why there's so much ass kissing on jobs? Do you know why there's so much ass kissing? Because it ain't enough dick sucking, that's why.
So there's nothing else, like on the technical side, what makes a...
No, somebody who just you gotta have a love for this. And man, I would do comedy shows. When I was in Cleveland, I would do comedy shows, man. I would ride out of here with like $100 from a previous show, man. I ride all the way to Chicago with $100 in my pocket. I had to get paid to get back. I was making $200 a day at a time. And you just like when you just in it and it ain't about the money. Maybe I'm not great now, because it is about the money for me. Because the more money they pay, the funnier the joke is. Because we'll sit up in here like it's an Usher convention if I don't get my money, man. Ladies, be honest too, man. A lot of ladies, they like. I met this girl. She was sexy too, man. I met her. I was like, "Hey, how you doing? You know, could I get your 7 digits?" She gave me 7 digits, but it was the wrong 7. Pissed me off. And I knew it was the wrong 7 because she wrote down 911 4110. It was like she looked so good that I called her anyway. Must have been her honor. Somebody pick up the phone. 911, man, help you? I said, yeah, is Bridget there? Said, sir, this is 911. I said, I know, but is Bridget there? She got an attitude. Sir, this is emergency. I say, bitch, it sure the fuck is. Put Bridget on the phone. Ain't nobody call me. You said that at a yard sale. Anyway, I'm Steve Turner, people. Keep laughing.